Now, without further ado, I would like to officially introduce Terry Wilcox to the floor. Thank you, Terry, and we're looking forward to hearing about natural excellence. Thank you.
Okay, I'll just let them finish handing the forms out. I'm not going to use the mic. Hopefully, I can shout loud enough. But I get excited, enthusiastic, so if I speak too quickly, someone slow me down, please. Okay. Probably all busy reading the forms at the moment. I'm going to take my jacket off so I get hot as well. Okay, I'll just introduce the session. I've got on my quote life changes. Okay, you can read this one way or another way. You can either say life is always changing, constantly changing. Things like Ron said, hair grows, your fingernails grow, everything changes. There's no rewind, you can't press the stop button. It just carries on and it changes. I think someone said life changes constantly, but it's not. It's life is constant. Life is constantly changing. And the other thing is life is constantly changing you. Every day you get older. Hair, belly sticks out a bit more. Life changes you. You cannot exist without life changing you. And I'm going to talk in a little while about how your brain changes all the time. Focus a little bit, not too detailed on brains, but you're going to get a very good idea how people think. Okay? I'm not going to teach you thinking skills. I'm just going to teach you how people's brain works. Think. What you've heard today is a lot about change. I sat there and thought, change is, you can't define it, you can define it, you've got to have a plan, you don't have a plan, you've got to go with the flow. Lots and lots of different views of change, different approaches. We've got Brian, throw it all out, start again, don't need a vision, just get on with it. Ron, structure. Lots of different little elements that have been talked about, sleep and everything. You're actually going to see in a minute somewhat. You can actually kind of explain that all these pieces in a jigsaw will actually start clipping together. Okay. Natural excellence is how I've clipped all the elements of change into one kind of framework of one idea that you can look at and you can determine everything you need to do virtually about life. But I'm going to tell you about one bit of it, not a lot. You'll just get one bit, and that is really useful to change planning. Okay? We've already covered this. The good news is, as part of this, we've been authorised to give away a phone. Okay, you can either choose Samsung Galaxy 3S or whatever the latest Samsung Galaxy 3 is. You can choose Microsoft One, the Microsoft phone, or you can wait and get the new iPhone. So everybody, whether or not you're an iPhone or whatever you are, you will get your flavour of phone. And you can change if you like. Okay, but you need to answer 10 questions. 10 questions of these things like battery life, etc. Basic, really simple questions. Okay? That's it. You don't have to pay for anything, you keep the phone. You're going to use it for a year. Easy. Okay? That's what's possible. How many people, you've got to say you want to, where's the camera guy? Camera guy? Camera guy? Photographer? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to put your hand up. I don't need your names. Put your hand up. If your hand's up when it takes a photograph, you're in. And at the end, we'll pick one. You've got the phone. So, you're going to change it, you're going to use it for a year. You put your hand up if you want to be involved in the research. Okay? All you've got to do when he says, I'll say 1, 2, 3. If you want a new phone, put your hand up. Ready? 1. You can put it up now, he's just just going to take a photograph. Okay, so click on it. You can say no, not on it. Okay. Right, so what we've just demonstrated here is you're all happy to change. The majority of you are. There's a couple that didn't. But you're all happy to change. You're quite happy to change your phone. I mean, I like changing your laptop every now and again. I like changing your car. So we do like change. But all the way through the event, we've done changes, different changes, change. We resist change. I'm going to explain why now we resist change. Oh, and there's no phone. We didn't go to the phone. Don't keep it. Half going there, wasn't it? I'm going to try and change your life in 3 ways today. After this presentation, 2 of them should be pretty easy for me. 1 of them will be pretty difficult for you. But I'm hoping I can change it in 3 ways. Because life is about changing. That's my objective. So at the end, we'll see. Okay, just to let you know a little bit about myself, the important bit is I used to work in the IT industry, technology industry, and my job used to be to project the future. So I used to have a Nokia communicator when no one had a phone. And my job was trying to work out what the heck this device did. You're looking at me, what is that? That's a 20-year-old smartphone. What this device did, how it would change the world, how it would change business. Okay, and then I had a team that would develop applications and procedures, and we would go out and change companies, businesses, based on using a mobile phone or using a laptop, something that they'd never had. I opened up business doing it, sold that business, and I moved to Thailand, and now I live in Thailand. Okay, that's basically all you need to know. So I predict the future. That's my passion. Okay. This is human evolution. This is the way humans are. We started off with all weapons for survival. We went through agriculture. We went through machines, cars, whatever. We then went through digital and kind of global, so we could communicate. The next one, from a technology perspective, will be the brain. It will be cerebral, cognitive revolution. This is my area, this is my passion. Hopefully, you guys have also seen millions of little things popping up all over the planet about the brain. There's brain gymnasiums, there's brain food, there's brain courses, there's improve your memory, there's magazines, there's even film festivals on. Okay? Millions of things popping up all over the place about making your brain smarter, quicker, faster, better, cleverer. That's the future. Okay. One of the things excuse me a second. Actually on the
that uses this piece of equipment that I'm wearing on my head to register your brainwaves, and then it uses those brainwaves to control what's happening on the screen. Now there are several applications of this, including the detection of early signs of Alzheimer's and the treatment of ADHD, but also there are some gaming applications. I just had a go at an archery game where I had to either relax or focus my attention to hit the target. I wasn't very good at that one. We've seen similar technology on some children's games recently, where the more you focus, the higher you can raise a ball on a jet of air. I also played another game which kind of suggests a new direction that TV or film could go. It was a choose-your-own-adventure style film. It was quite an aggressive one. It was called Dodge Bullets. and what I had to do in certain situations. I had to relax to fend off my aggressor. But it was really good fun. It took a bit of concentration, but it could be a new direction for TV.
Okay, so you saw a kind of plastic version. That's the latest version of that headset. So it's more like a set of headphones. You stick it on. You can watch TV. You can listen to music, and you can talk to things with your brainwaves. You don't have to move your hands. You don't have to do anything. You just think. TV on, off, right, left. Okay. And what happens is this becomes cheaper and more miniaturized. It will be everywhere, and it will become more sensitive. You can guess where it will go next. Any ideas where it will end up next? Implants. Implants. We don't know. Could do, but humans don't necessarily like using implants. Unless you like. Any others? Okay, how many people here have got a mobile phone? So why can't you just think to your mobile phone, phone mother, phone home, and your phone goes, you want phone home, do you? Bang, phone's home. That's what the headset's doing. It's just not quite sensitive yet. It will get there. Your mobile phone will be able to talk to you soon through brainwaves. This game. Game 2. That is the future. Okay? Your mobile phone. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the future and how this affects change management. You're thinking, how are you going to do that? 5 minutes of a little bit about the brain and how it works, and then we'll move straight to how that affects change, how the brain changes. Okay? So we start off with neurons. I'm not really going to talk about much about that. We can read people's brain waves and determine what they do. We can see pictures of the brain and how it works. But the brain actually changes. It changes every day. The brain is not fixed. It's like a piece of plasticine. It changes. It changes shape. If you start doing mathematics every day, the mathematics bit actually grows and it gets bigger inside your head. And when you stop doing mathematics, goes back to its normal size. So your brain changes inside the skull, it changes shape. But actually, plasticine is not a very good example. The brain is more like Lego. There's lots of different bits. Your eyes, your ears, your nose, your sense, your thinking. What it does is it says, I need to drive the car. Right, I need the eyes, your feet, the ears to listen to the radio, puts a circuit together in your brain to drive the car. And that's how it works. It links lots of different bits together and joins them all up. But Lego, like that, isn't a very good example either. There's a better one. This is your brain, a circuit within your brain. And we'll see, this is the new Lego. Okay, and these bits of different parts of the brain are linked together. Okay, and these little black ones are information that it gets from those bits of the brain. It takes lots of bits of different information, pulls it together, and creates a circuit. Okay, and this bit here, that's a circuit like this. This bit is all the circuits in your head. That's the full map of the circuits in your head. So every time you have a thought, you put it together like this. Fortunately, okay, the brain isn't very good. And it hasn't got that much power. So when you put a circuit like that together, it takes a lot of energy to think about something new. But it's very, very clever in terms of optimizing it. It's smart in terms of, I know a better way. What I can do is I'll move things around. Okay? So, we have a right side and a left side. We also have a front and the back. Basically, the brain is like divided into 4 main segments. Okay? The right can speak to the left, the both can speak to the front, back part speaks to your muscles. If I want my brain to talk and I've got a big network like that, it ends up going across my head. To go across my head takes a lot of energy. This green one is very long. It takes a lot of energy. If anyone knows science, they'll tell you the longer the distance, the more power you need. So what happens is, this one link takes a lot of power out of my brain. The reason why you can only do one thing well is because this one link stops the rest of your brain working. So if you focus on something, and you really focus on it, then you're probably linking lots of parts of the brain together. This one link just stops the rest of it because it needs all the power. So the rest of the brain closes off. So if you're ever focused and you've got someone behind you going, hey, are you listening to me? And they're like, what? Or is that my head down? And you're focused because your brain has put it all into this link. Right? If we had to do that every time we drove a car, we'd be exhausted by the time we got to work. We'd be shattered. You remember your first driving lesson, 20 minutes and you're exhausted. So what the brain goes, clever. What we're going to do is we're going to rearrange this circuit. And what I'm going to start doing is, we do this all the time, this driving bit. I'm going to take that knowledge and actually transfer it over there. So I don't need that bit anymore. Throw that away. And then it says, well, I only need that little bit there. So what we'll do is we'll move that across there. I don't need that bit anymore. I'll stick that one in. Guess what? I don't need that link in it. Throw that away. We don't really need that anymore. I don't need to worry about the highway code because they know all the signs and everything. Okay, that's that bit we didn't use. And that is what you end up with. That drives your car. Your brain has decided, because you're driving your car all the time, it's got to optimise the performance of the brain. So it starts moving the knowledge into the car park. And you end up with one piece of the brain driving the car, which means you can talk to your friend, you can listen to the radio, you can even send text messages if you're really busy. Well, that's what happens. Your brain transfers the knowledge in one section. Because it's in one section, it hasn't got that long piece, it's really, really efficient. And therefore, it doesn't take much energy. It's actually going to do it very easily, without much thought, without much processing. You can actually do it subconsciously. If you think about when you're driving a car, that's why you can do it so easily after maybe a year. Just doing this part. Okay? So if you think about it, it's a bit like a road map. You've got big parts, this map, and what you end up doing is you end up building like little 7-Elevens that are multitasking, that got all the food in one area, and you just go to that one area. You don't have to drive to get your milk, your eggs, your cheese, your bread, all over. You just get it from all one place. So build like a little 7-Eleven. Okay? Alright? That's how you basically your brain works.
You made the assumption that that piece of information is only needed for that one activity. What if one piece of information
So
you transfer information across and create a little circle.
it'll just make a new circuit with that, and it'll try and keep the information in different places, so it associates it. It'll
So it's a
associate.
copy as well.
Yeah.
You have the same information.
Yeah. Okay, so my first challenge for me, which is 3 stars to change your life, your brain optimizes energy. Okay, that's what it does. As part of your life, you should try and work out ways to optimize your brain. Okay, the reason why it does this, okay, because it actually wants to do this when you need it to. When you really need to solve a problem, okay, it wants to use less energy because it's only got a certain amount of energy. So it wants to use as less energy as it can on driving, so it can think about other things while you're driving. What your brain's doing is saying, this is a habit, I can do it without any energy, I want to minimise energy, because I want to spend my energy on important things. Thinking about problems, thinking about issues at work, thinking about relationships, thinking about the future. So it actually says, driving, I can do, minimise energy, spend important energy on new areas that make a difference to my life. So if you're walking around thinking, oh, great, I can remember 279 telephone numbers, I could go into why? Because all you're doing is consuming energy to save those telephone numbers. Spend that energy solving problems and let your phone remember the telephone numbers. Use your energy solving problems and looking into the future rather than driving your car. Because that's what your brain does. Okay? So your body can supply the brain about between rest it uses about 20 watts, maximum it uses 60. So if you're really thinking hard, for any long time, it can shoot up to 60 watts, which is why you can do it for about an hour and then you shatter. Because your body just goes, hey, I can't produce any more energy, I've had enough, back off, and then you want to sleep. So it flexes. So my first challenge for you to change is think about optimizing your energy. Easy to do. I do it all the time. But I want to tell you, I will not move a muscle unless I bend it. What's the end of it? I conserve energy. Is that correct or what? So, now, unfortunately, it can't do that while you're thinking. While you're using this circuit, it can't change it. So when it does all this while you're asleep, when you go to sleep, it takes this and creates that. So look, several things happen when you sleep. Some of them we've covered. It recharges your batteries, so obviously you power up yourself. It prunes, so any information that it thinks is junk, it doesn't need, it will delete. Just like you prune a bomb drive, it will just wipe it off. So if you go, oh, I don't, if I ask you, what did you have for your lunch on Wednesday? Last week, you go, that's not clue. You could remember an hour or 2 hours, but it's deleted that. It's gone. If you really, really thought there's like a little residue, you might be able to remember. It's likely it's deleted. So all the junk says, get rid of it. I don't want to consume energy. Okay? It speeds things up. So if there is a link, so let's say that link is needed and it's used a lot, it will actually make it wider. So just like we use motorways and expressways and dual carriageways, the brain will take a small path and make it really fat and wide so that it can communicate faster, quicker, and more effectively. So it actually builds things. So it uses chemicals to build things, one word to look at. Okay? And it's miniaturizing things. Like we said, it takes a big and it makes it small. It takes that and makes it into that. Just like your phones get miniaturized. That's what the brain is doing. Okay? It repairs things. George says. Okay? And the other thing it does, okay, it actually invents things, it creates things, and it makes new patterns. How many people woke up in the morning and thought about they had a problem? They wake up in the morning, they get a shower, and the problem just pops into their head and says, I know what the solution to that is. Anyone? I get it all the time. Anyone? Yeah. So what's been happening is while it's been shuffling things around, it actually reorganizes things, just like a computer reindexes it. It reorganizes it, and it finds a solution while it's reorganizing, because it also solves problems. While it's doing this, it will solve a problem for you. Because it needs closure on that problem. So enjoy sleep, it will give you creativity. Okay? The last thing I want to mention on sleep, which is another challenge I have, which I think is easy for me, but not as easy for you. If you go to a lecture, and you try and remember what I taught you, explain to you, write it to you tomorrow, you'll remember about 30%. Average is about 30. If you refresh yourself day after, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day, and you refresh yourself with this knowledge. So you maybe watch a video on YouTube or look at the slides. Right. Okay. You remember 80%. So refresh to the next day, 80%. If you sleep for 7 minutes in the day and take a cat nap, you will get exactly the same result for the 80%. If you sleep, research, sleep for 7 minutes. I sleep every afternoon. Sometimes for longer than 7 minutes. And I then we go over the stuff I've already learned, and I try to remember it. It's terrible. So 7 minutes every afternoon, sleep 7 minutes, and you will be so much smarter. Some companies have got like little sleep boots, things like that. Okay, so 7 minutes, that's the next change. I want you to all sleep for 7 minutes. Okay, the last one on brain, which I'll do very quickly.
Guys don't make you laugh now, right?
The other part of your brain, which I'll just cover, about 20% of your brain is mirroring neurons. So anybody does next to you, laughs, hurts, cries, you feel it. Your brain actually feels exactly the sensation as if you were. It's called mirror neurons, and it's the fastest, most efficient way of learning. Any of these guys, even the lecturers that tell you we can teach you quicker, if you watch someone and you mirror them, it's the best way to learn. 20% of your brain is the truth. So if you're teaching people new to change, get them to copy. Okay? I mentioned 4 types of your brain. The brain's split into 4 sections and they do 4 different things. Okay? The brown part, the automatic part, basically does habits. It does the same thing over again, like brushing your teeth and driving a car. It's very close to the body. It works with the body, and the two do virtually 95% of what you need to do in life. Okay, that's called the automatic zone. Okay, this is my tool to help you to understand change. Okay, the right-hand side of your brain is called your continuous side. Basically, that's interaction and sensory-based and goal-based. The left-hand side is what non uses 24/7, which is your linear side, which is process, think, and uses these. Beginning, middle, end, past, present, future, and thinking really hard, and you need a process for doing it. The front part of your brain thinks about patterns and the future. Okay? So this is the part of the brain goes, what should I do for the rest of my life? Where should I go on holiday? Who should I get married to? And things like that. That have no answer. It's a direction and it's a way of moving forward. There is not cause and effect answer. It's just a I think I'll be happy married. I think I'll be happy going on holiday. I think doing this degree will do me good. Okay? So the adaptive top looks at patterns. Linear is like a single focused thought. Right side continuous is goal orientated. Underneath is the automatic, get the job done, don't worry about how we did it. And you have a particular style. You like a particular area. That's me. I like adaptive because I like amazing things, thinking about patterns. I'm a bit linear, so I actually look at how we deliver it. So the work I do suits me perfectly. Other people can be over on the right-hand side, good presenters, good talkers, things like that. Let's not worry about the play with people. It's not to change. The reason why our brain is designed like that is because the world is designed like that. The world is split into 4 different types of whatever you want to call it. Tiers, processes, environment. First of all, you have system type things. Anyone knows system? Anyone that studies system type applications know that they're not linear, things link with each other. There's 59 things linked together. like a stock market or a university, there's lots of things all floating around, and there isn't a direct relationship between any of them. One-to-one, yes, but they all impact each other. Below that, you have function level. My heart and my respiratory system keep me breathing. They function to keep me alive. I live in a system. Below that, I have a process. My digestive system is a process, and it actually does things to create energy. And below that, I have an action, which means I can walk, I can step, my digestive system will actually do something. I can have a heartbeat. Everything in life has got 4 levels. Within a system, you can have systems within systems, and processes within processes, and functions within functions. Everything is 4 levels. Okay. The levels, okay, if we start from the top, this is why the change guys haven't got a clue why one can say this, X, and one can say Y. We start at the top. System is holistic. You have to think about the full system. You have to consider everything as a whole. You can't take any one part and look at it on its own. You can't take a cafeteria, a DPU, and say it fits within DPU. It's part of the number of students, the curriculum, the days that we open. At the bottom, the action is a reductionist. You look at a single item. Okay? And they're directly opposite in all their properties. If you look at the time horizon of a system, you could be talking months, years about marriage. Okay? If you look at on an action, it's very short. 1 step, less than a second. The reason why these guys, one will tell you one thing, one will tell you another, because one's looking at change at system level, the other one might be looking at change at action or process level. If you look at life with those 4 levels, you can quantify the attributes and properties at whatever level you are looking at, and that should be your type of thinking for that level. And there's some of the properties. Okay. An organisation has got 4 levels: market, function, accounting, manufacturing, HR, whatever the function is, processes within that function, and actions within those processes. Okay? Car, stock market, laptop, everything fits those 4 levels, those 4 tiers. And we think in 4 tiers. If you want to, you can think about any one of those 4 tiers. You prefer certain tiers, but you can switch your thinking into the 4 tiers. Your next task, your next change is to be able to decide what tier you want to think in, and think in the right tier at the right time. Do not think action level when you're in a system level problem. We're going to talk about some of the differences. Think like the world. Okay. Here, we've talked about change. System, if you change something in the system, it's normally disruptive. It's a big change. If this university decided to open a university in America, it would be a massive change to this university. It will impact everywhere. If you change something in an action, like Dominic's car parking space, it's very small, and hopefully it's an improvement, but it's a little continuous one. If anyone's talking to you about change, you should immediately look, is it at the system level, function level, because that will determine the type of change that you are actually encountering. Okay, and you'll see these are different types of management strategies at different levels. Lean Six Sigma is at the action level. Reducing errors, action level. ERP is at process level. Management, type, project managers, change managers, look at function level. Energy level is where life is going to get really interesting. Energy models, probably you guys are sitting there thinking, what the hell is an energy model? This logo that we've got here is an energy model. These are the people, these are you guys, presenters, this is the guys are actually from industry, the DPU. That's our model. You go to certain companies, they'll do social metrics. How often Starbucks is mentioned on the internet? They can tell you how often Starbucks. That's called social metrics. If you use LinkedIn, which I know a lot of you do, you might go to LinkedIn, you can actually see your network model of LinkedIn to determine who you're connected with and who these guys are also connected with. If you use Salesforce.com, anyone use Salesforce.com? Okay, there's a product called Chatter, and Chatter will determine how often you email people, who you email people, and they'll actually, your management can know who is doing the work and who are the influencers. Eventually, last one here, there's companies in the States that will put badges on people. And the badges will monitor their interaction. They monitor their interaction with their colleagues to see how many times they talk to them, whether they talk to them in a good tone, whether they face them, and they can actually tell them who are the good team members and who aren't the good team members, who are the performers and who aren't the performers, by their interaction with the rest of the colleagues. Okay, as I said, that will eventually land on your phone. But so what? I'll just take the LinkedIn model. We see that guy is connected to these and these. That guy is connected to lots of people. They are the influencers in this network. A change manager should be coming to you and saying, I want to see your network for your organisation. Who are the influencers? Probably some bosses. They will know and they will be able to tell from the chapter statistics who the guys are they have to convince this project to go on. And they can do it with your mobile phone. AIS, DTAP are watching you. They know where you go, what you do, what you buy, and everything. They can do similar statistics with your phone to determine what adverts they should send you. Just like Google. They know where your mobile phone is. They don't need to know who you are, they just need to know where you go. Okay, so the last point on this, the really, really important point, is at action level, just like the brain, we're trying to conserve and we're trying to reduce energy. At the action level. So when you're looking at change within your organisation, you're probably looking to reduce energy. Energy could be money, energy could be resources, it could be time. You are trying to reduce. At the system level, at the refined level, you're trying to make it better. Refined energy is where you take products, you refine it, you get a better product. When you take parts and out at the end of it, at the end of the process comes a better part. Okay? Function, you manage it. The difference here is systems, you actually invest energy. You give energy away. Because this is where your brain's taken the energy from this and it's changed it and it's put it into the big work, the big one, it's invested energy here. So if you took a sales department, a marketing department, a company, you guys have invested energy here to bring us in and to provide this conference. That's taking energy. We're investing energy standing at the front again. We're giving it away. So you've got to use different management processes and principles at different levels, which is why Darren, at this level, can talk about his strategy, and other people will be talking change at different levels, will be totally different. They seem like poles apart. But actually, because they're talking about change at different levels. Project life, any project, you have a lot of system people who are thinking, projecting, putting lots of energy in, lots of function, not much process, and as the life of the project changes, the energy or the profile of the people that have on the project should change. brains like fun. And that can check it. Okay, I'm going to fly through this very quickly. No one will be able to answer this question. It took my son 45 minutes and he's brilliant at mathematics. Read it quickly, and if anyone can answer it, stick your hands up. I'll give you 30 seconds. Any maths geniuses? Okay, anyone got the answer? Okay, the reason why you haven't got the answer is that I don't need to get the answer. Okay, this is how your brain works. Your brain, sorry, nearly got there, you nearly got it. The brain can't take in lots of information, it gets cognitive overload. Okay, so because I put beta and 200s of this, is actually a what's 3 times 2? So that actually, the word says 3 times 2 oblong 6. So you've got 3 types of brain activity. You've got working out what the hell it means, you've got then calculating it, and maybe what you learn. Everything else, on everyone else's slide, is just confusing you. It's making your brain work for no reason. So I don't have numbers, I don't have the day, I don't have the day, I don't, because that's called visual grounding. So when you get slides or you get documents, it's surrounded by information around it, just making you work harder. So do not put additional information in, because your brain gets tired. And if you've got lots of extraneous work on all those bits of data, the actual attention on your learning and change is very minimal. Make sure that you're spending all day trying to work out what the screens look like and how the hell do I get round the screen. You'll think, what do you mean you can't understand the system? And we're looking at that thinking, oh my God. Cognitive overload, information overload. Give them time to get used to the screen or the product, and then they can focus on the important things that the brain just cannot cope with. Google are experts. If you want to learn, that's Google. How easy is that system to use? Warm field. They make sure it's the easiest thing in the world to do to use Google. And look at their adoption. Fantastic. Because they did not load the screen. You look at Bing or anything else. There's millions of things on their screen that never took off. Google works because it's so easy. Okay. Now, this is the last slide. This is the future. Okay, change management. It should also be a future for education. And bring it all into one. Okay. For you to do what I would say, proper job in change management, first of all, you should know how the brain works or what it needs. How sleep, food, the nutrition, all the things that basically your brain and your body requires. You're putting people through a learning exercise and you don't realise that after an hour, the brain goes to sleep. What Ron, George was saying earlier on, you can tell whether you're alert or not. Okay? Because when you're alert, you actually breathe out the right nostril. And when you're asleep, you breathe out when you're not alert, you breathe out the left nostril. So your actual brain switches off and on, the right hand side and the left hand side switch off and on about every 90 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes, and it changes the side of the nose that you breathe on. Anyone here do yoga? Yoga? Where you do alternate nostril breathing? No yoga people? Who's done yoga? Someone put hands on. Yoga, alternate nostril breathing, gives you a pulse, gives you a sensation, because you're charging your brain by breathing both sides. So you're pumping energy through both sides. So the first thing I would say is, and in education, they should understand exercise, nutrition, all the things about what the brain needs. Sleep time, right natural things, all those should be, I should say to Dominic, tell me 10 years about brain, you should say bang, 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 bang. And that's what we've got. We've got sleep, we've got this, we've got that. Basics. The next thing is, you should understand how we learn things. Okay, repetition. How things move around in the brain. Okay, so if you don't understand how the brain learns, how can you teach it? So we should understand certain things like sleep, priming, visualization. All the accelerated learning techniques should be part of your armory to change manager. Because that's how you can make sure that they learn the quickest. Learning styles, things like that. The next thing is, then you have a set of techniques that you use to train people. Okay? So things like cognitive loading, multitasking, how memory works, how errors, why we make errors, and those are the things that you think, right, those are the techniques. No, I'll use them when I'm actually deploying a project. And the last thing you need is a set of tools. And the tools are things like my 4 levels. Okay? Lots of tools, techniques like the SNN diagram, where you can look at the influences. Okay? That's what I spend my life on, working on those tools. Okay? There's lots of different things like cerebral performance, energy. I didn't like to disagree with Brian. There's actually 3 types of energy. It's positive, negative, and neutral. And if you don't understand the 3 types of energy, change manager, then you should do, and that's the future. Because when this thing is on your head, or your phone is reading negative energy, you should understand what that means. Because eventually, you will see it in your employees. You will get a measurement from their phone that says, these team are negative, this team are neutral, this team are positive. Okay? So, with those tools, you can optimize your personal energy or your personal performance, your organizational performance, and hopefully, as you change managers of projects, change manager like Ron, to be your messages and your governance framework, you'll start deploying these in the very near future to improve your business, not only in change, but in management in general. And hopefully the education people will start using them as well. Okay? And the bottom thing, I call energenetics, because it's all about energy. When you mention energy, that's what it's all about. It's the energy. Your brain wave, your brain, it's just an energy machine. That's how it works. And that's what you'll start to monitor. Both in your own head and socially between you. Okay? That's it. Oh, no. Quiz. Sorry. The 3 life changes. What was the first one? Oh, God, I didn't change many lives, did I? First life changer. Repetition. Optimize your energy. Don't waste your energy on junk. Optimize it. Okay, so you can spend your energy on the important things in life. Thinking, solving problems. Okay. Second one. Sleep. 7-minute nap. Good. You're going to introduce that in the department tomorrow? Of course. 7-minute nap. And the third one? I think that was... No. Nearly. Good one, but no. This is the most important one. This is the start thinking. You can employ this, you can start thinking probably 10 times smarter than you've ever thought. Think like the world. The world has got 4 levels. Normally, you will be stuck in 1 level. Ron is stuck in linear. I get stuck in system level. You will have a favourite, and you will look at life through that binocular, and you will always look at it with that way of behaviour, that way of thinking. Swap. Put your automatic brain in this thing. Right, I'm just thinking automatic. I need to optimise it. We need to reduce energy. I'll put my system brain in. I need to give energy away. Change your brain so it works in 4 different ways. when you get a team together, you'll have people that think differently. The best teams have got the best mix of the 4 types of thinking. But you can do it yourself. You can switch it off and on at will, as long as you're conscious of doing it. It's like mindful thinking of business people. Say, I'm going to think system level. I am not going to get involved in detail. I'm not going to think about processes. I'm just going to think about the big woolly picture. It's like daydreaming. You can daydream and think about the big woolly picture. Daydream. So I'm going to daydream this one. I'm just going to sit there. I'm not going to think. If you start thinking really hard about it, and you fire this up, all the rest of the brain switches off. Don't fire up your linear. Think differently. Okay? That's the third one. I don't think I'm changing many lives here. Optimize energy, 7 minutes. Think like the world. That's it. Like that. How do you want to do questions up there or questions now?
Thank you, Terry. That's a most interesting introduction to some of the concepts of natural excellence. Does anybody have a question at this point in time that they'd like to direct to Terry?
Okay.
Some people are multifunction. How can it achieve?
Research and the way your brain doesn't work. You can't, unless, sorry, you can do one of those, so you can drive and you can nearly test, but you can do one of those with another one of those. Okay? So you can smoke and drink and chat, whatever else, because they're not really thinking. As soon as you spark up anything with one of those in, it closes the rest of your brain down, probably to about 20%. Okay, so I could have played a video here, and you have to concentrate on the video. You'd watch the video and I'd say, did anyone see the monkey? Has anyone seen that video? Where they're playing basketball and I ask you to count how many times they throw the basketball to each other. And you come on and you say 15, and I go, well, did you see the gorilla? The gorilla was walked past, and no one sees the gorilla. I did it in front of 40 people the other week. Nobody sees the gorilla because your brain is using this, and therefore all the rest of it switches off. If you're multitasking, what you're doing is you're actually moving this from one to another one. So you're going like this. And every time you go from this one to this one, it takes about 200 milliseconds to click this one together. Because it takes time. So if you ask someone a question and you go, what's your date of birth? They go, it's 200 milliseconds while they click the brain together. So all you're doing is you're not having 2 channels working. You're moving from one to the other like that. And it causes problems, it causes errors, it's not as effective. You're better off thinking about one thing at once, finishing it, and then moving on to the next one. However, you can smoke and drink, but you can't think real detailed things. So multitasking is not good for humans.
That's what a male brain
to say. Females are better at multitasking. Females are better at multitasking, but what they've done is they've perfected more of these. So they've got more of these that are perfected because they are better. They're multi-skilled. So men traditionally focus on certain things. Women are more, they've got 16 things going on. They're cooking, they've got babies, they've got whatever, they're learning, they're listening to the radio, they're watching TV, and they're doing the PhD at the same time. Because they've done it, and they've changed these into this, and they've honed it. But you give them one thing that they're not used to, and they have to switch that on, and next thing, everything's gone. Yeah, you give him one that's not been miniaturized, and then they've got to switch the brain. They've got to switch that circuit on. Okay, so that's multitasking. There's lots of analysis on it now. The new analysis, which looks at the very latest research, that says no good. Music's different. Music does not use one of these. Music is one of these. You have a separate part in your brain. Music is over here, and you can listen to music, and it will not distract you. Music is one of the very, very few that's got its own. Generally, I'm talking generally. You know, music is one that does help, but it's only because it doesn't use this. Music is music is here actually. Music's in the automatic because it goes back to the really, really primeval. It's not up front. When we hear music, we hear it here. And we can hear it without worrying about it. Any more questions? Have I changed anyone's life? No. Everyone's sleeping now. Everybody sleeps, yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.